Go full shed.
What's up?
I didn't realise the camera was set up for me.
Oh, right.
Ta-da!
Hello, folks. Come and say hello. There may be a bit of a delay on comments because there's nothing coming through. Even though there's... Hi, Jan. There we go. Hi, Tracy. Right, what to start with? Ooh. I've got some chili sesame oil here. So it's sesame oil, yeah, chili, that's all it's added. I'll be using that. Afternoon, Kathy. Okay. Come and say hello if you are watching. I think I need to be a bit more central so you can see. And I can see the pan there as well. I'm going to do a couple of, well, I think 2 or 3 different things with the Panda wraps and roti, actually. So, and the roti. Something that I've been playing around with. We've done certain things, and we do certain things at the bakery with them. I'm going to show you one of them, which is the Chinese pancake. But yeah, one of my favorite things right now, hi Dan, is crispy Panda wraps. I'll make sure I say crispy Panda wraps rather than crispy Panda. No panda are harmed. So I'm going to put a quick stir fry together. I've just been over to Sainsbury's, got a bag of their sort of ready-made. It's just cabbage, bean sprouts, carrot, and there's a little bit of pepper in there. It's an ideal sort of bag to sort of grab if you after a quick dinner. And likewise, I'm going to make the stir fry and then fill the wraps and then fry them like a crispy pancake. However, we're going to fry it in some oil first. How's your week's been? What have you been up to? It's felt like a bit of a strange week with it was Easter, wasn't it, last week?
Yeah, we've only
weird.
had a 4-day week, and
Yeah.
It feels really long.
Yeah. Yeah, it has felt like a longish week, actually. Right. Oh, wow, that is vicious red.
Wow.
This is meaty sausage. Nice. I thought the bottle was tinted. Actually, that's the oil.
It stained the bottle.
Yeah, it stained the bottle. I just thought the bottle was sort of slightly pink, but that's a chili oil that I've picked up at Wing Gibbs recently. Wow. I have no idea how hot it is, but we're soon to find out. I've got none of my chili mix left.
No, that's gone ages
That's
ago.
gone. Right, okay.
Actually, check the jar next to the mustard.
This one? This is ginger.
No,
this is fat.
No, second shelf, not bottom shelf.
Oh, right, okay.
Next to the mustard.
Oh, no, that's mint.
Ah.
Yeah, that's mint. That's okay. We'll just do a little bit of fresh ginger. Oh, yes. Yeah, you're right. It was. I mean, again, that sort of felt like a long time ago. Mostly because I sort of took last weekend off and sort of, took that as my birthday weekend. Yes, so yesterday was my actual birthday. And we've still got cheesecake in the fridge.
You need to stop having your birthday so close to Easter because it's now delayed 2 presents.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, yeah. I've not had birthday presents. And another person's. It was Dan's birthday on hang on. Yesterday's Friday. Mine was Thursday. Dan was Wednesday.
I made it Tracy on my live on Wednesday.
It's very nice as well. It's very nice. Not had we said this last time. Not a no bake cheesecake for quite a long time.
That oil smells amazing.
The oil smells great. I mean, straight away, you know it's going to give a really good flavour. So I'm not going to add any more heat to this. I'm just going to add a little bit of garlic and ginger before we then fry the. I've got some cooked chicken. Sorry, I meant to sort of say that I'm using some cooked chicken. So again, it's a really easy way of sort of quick meal. Hi Sandra. Hi Miriam.
You can try and say both.
Yeah, I tried to say both at the same time there. I was looking at Miriam and about to say Syrian. Yeah, so I've got cooked chicken. It's about 140 grams of cooked chicken there, which would have been a 200-gram chicken breast. This is just straightforward steamed chicken. You can get it in supermarkets, so it is clean. And it's great for this sort of stuff because you just quickly, flash it and done. Afternoon, Paul.
I'm looking forward to this.
Oh, what are you having?
I haven't eaten.
You're not eating? Right, okay, I wasn't sure.
No.
Right, okay, so you can have a couple of options, actually.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. There's no point me.
Oh, it's good that I chose the chicken and not prawns, because I was about to do prawns.
Well, we've also got the 2 pots over there.
Yes, I know. Okay, hi Christina. No. Need a small fork. What are we doing? We're going to make a couple of different things with panda wraps and roti. I just wanted to show you what we do with the bakery and what you can do at home. Making your own Chinese pancakes, making your own. Oh wow! What's the crispy wrap chili thing? Is it the enchilada's the one covered in sauce? They do a chili in a tortilla basically, and then fried. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's called.
Quesadilla?
I don't know. That's what I said. I don't know what it's
I'm
called.
trying to think what.
Yeah, so a fried wrap, a fried tortilla.
That you cut like pizza?
No.
Is it rolled up?
Yeah.
Right, it's not.
It's like a parcel, and then you fry it.
A burrito?
I
You don't have to fry a burrito then.
No. There's a little bit of ledge left there. I'm sure you can use that tomorrow. I'm only doing this for a couple of portions. If we were doing this from scratch with raw chicken, obviously that would have gone in first. But we're using cooked chicken today. I'm just going to make the mix and I'm going to let it quesadilla. There you go. Is that what I mean, Emma? I mean, you're well aware that I actually don't know what I'm on about, so.
I'll show you the recipe.
Okay. To me, it's just a crispy wrap. I mean, why give it all different names? It's just a crispy wrap filled with different things.
It's not rolled up.
Right.
You put a wrap on the bottom of the pan, then put the filling, and then put a wrap on the top.
No.
And then cut it like pizza.
Is that a quesadilla?
Yes.
That's not what I'm on about. Number 8, by the way, folks. Number 8. Not as in number 8 coffee for the day. It's the Starbucks number 8 blend. Really good. I've learned not to make it too strong, as in not go overboard with the grind. Right. Obviously, it's veggies. It doesn't need to be cooked for very long. I want them crunchy still inside the pancake. Cooked chicken. Yes, it's a little bit spicy. I'm going to add just a touch of water. Have we got any xanthan? Yeah.
Not a clue. Miriam says empanada.
Empanada.
Let me get a...
Oh, it's no, because they're the seal things, aren't they? That's because I wanted to use the empanada.
Yeah.
It's panda, but it's they're like pasties, aren't
Mini
they?
pasties.
They're like pasties, yeah. If you've got a bit of xanthan gum at this point, just sprinkle a little bit in. It will give it a little bit of a sort of sauce around the veggies, so it helps bind it a little bit. But I don't think we've got any. Right, let that finish off cooking. We're going to move that out of the way. Again, this is cheat day. This is complete cheat day today. So ready-made veggies with pre-cooked chicken, and then the next one I'm going to do is a ready-made korma sauce. Yeah, it is korma. I'm thinking I've got chip shop curry there as well. Ready-made korma sauce with same chicken. So I'm going to do a curry one as well. Right, that's enough for that.
Jan says, do you mean burritos?
Burritos, are they deep fried? Are they crispy?
They don't have to be.
They don't have to be.
So you get some that are just wrapped.
Right.
And some that are grilled.
Right, so that's what I assume a burrito is the uncooked version. Okay, so we're going to do a crispy burrito. Is it a spring roll? I will be making a spring roll. Well, spring rolls are the little ones. Pancake rolls are the big ones. So we're making the bigger versions. So spring rolls you normally get in little packs, and they're sort of, I don't know. I used to get them from the Chinese, and you get a little bag of maybe 6 or 7 of them, tiny little things. I'm going to make sort of a couple of big ones, sort of with the panda wraps. Hi, Mark. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the group. If you're not in the Facebook group, come join us. Blah, blah, blah. Ask any questions. Well, say any questions. I mean, I'm not going to be giving you political advice or anything like that. But ask any questions if you're new to the lifestyle. Right.
That's what I do in my life.
What?
When I've got like 10 minutes to spare, I'm like, ask me questions, but don't make it too complicated.
Don't make it too complicated because... Right. This is one of our ready-made sauces. Korma. Yes, korma sauce. You'll see it's quite thick. So you can let this down. Hi Phil, how you doing, mate? What I mean by let it down, water it down. So either water, straightforward. I'm not going to make it too thin because it's going to go in the wrap. I don't want to make it into a sauce that I can't handle. Bit of coconut milk, if you want. So I'm going to add a little bit of water to that. Just to get it to combine. Thank you very much. Although it's been difficult to actually get online recently. We've been so busy that we've had to... I don't think I've done a Friday cooking session for like a month.
This week has felt more manageable.
Yes, it's been more manageable this week. Right, okay, I'm just going to heat that through. Again, I'm not too worried. It's going to be cooked again, so I don't want to get it too hot. That's about manageable with the sauce as well. Yeah, I've not added too much.
Jan's asking chip shop curry.
Chip shop curry. What is chip shop curry? It was something we were asked for ages ago. About having the chips and curry sauce that people used to get. Now, I've never been a curry sauce fan from a chip shop. Never been a gravy fan from a chip shop when I used to eat chip shop food. Hang on, let me just think about what I'm doing right now. I need... Actually, I suppose that... No, I need that pan back down already to make it... Yeah, okay. So I just need to move the curry out of that pan so I can use it. So people were asking for chip shop curry sauce. So Liam was able to create a recipe and develop the sauce. And it is like chip shop curry sauce. Yes. And so I am the worst northerner in the world. I don't like Graham. I don't do chip shop curry, and I don't drink northern tea either. I drink sort of like things like oolong and poulet and those sorts of things.
You have been down here for 20 years. So.
I have been down here for 20 years, but then again, oolong and poulet are not native Midlands drinks.
What are you on about? Ketterin's very classy.
Kettering. I do feel a tad guilty that both these two, I won't say kids, but both Ella and Louis are born and brought up in Kettering.
As we always say, Burton Latimer is very different to Kettering.
Burton Latimer is slowly developing into its own town, so it sounds better than Kettering.
Just to say well done to Mark.
Right, sorry. It's a been keto for 7 months now. 5.5. Wow, 5.5 stone down. Clear type 2 diabetes and blood pressure meds. Wow, amazing. Well done, mate. That would be a great story for you to share. If you want to share it, then and you want to sort of like show people what you've been doing, then there's a regular session that we host. Called Couch Time. If you ever want to come and sort of share what you've done, then let us know. Tracy can be in touch and get you to come and join us for an evening. Right, so am I getting some abuse? So he's a northerner that shops in Waitrose. Yes, occasionally. Didn't know Northants famous for oolong. I know. I mean, it's surprising, isn't it? Northants is famous for many things. Hello, Karen and Helen. Are you up north? Have you been travelling, Karen, again? I do miss my Friday evenings. I do try and get back for them, but it's just been a nightmare recently. Anyway, enough of that. Right, okay. So, Panda Wraps. You'll definitely do it. Right, okay. Tracy? Tracy was there. Tracy? Go and connect with Mark if you can, please.
I have put in, I can't remember which email the contact page goes to, but I put in that page in case Tracy can't get in touch with Mark.
Ping us an email, Mark, just to sort of let us know who you are, and then we can sort of communicate. There you go, Tracy's on it. She's on it. Blimey. Right, okay, Helen's here with you. Brilliant. So Panda Wraps. You can use any of the wraps for this. You can make your own. So there's a recipe online to make your own. So you can use the Panda flour, make your own wraps. You can make, generally when you make them at home, you make them smaller. So this is one of the roti, but you could make the wraps the same size. You can sort of see the difference when we make the wraps at the bakery. We have a bigger press, so therefore we can make bigger wraps. Any of the flavors you can work with. I've had these out in the freezer for about an hour, and you can sort of see they're completely defrosted now, so they're perfect to use. I'm going to do the Chinese pancakes first. It doesn't really matter which way around because they're all going to be sort of cooked in the same oil. I haven't tasted that. Didn't taste whether it was chilified. Yeah, it is. Oh wow.
So chili.
Bearing in mind, I added no heat to that whatever. That is spicy. Needs salt though. I did forget the salt. All right. So let's get prepared. I need one of them.
So Tracy's asking, is it very spicy?
It's on a scale of 1 to 10. It's probably a 6 to a 7. Must be you, Miriam.
Yeah, for once we don't have.
Yeah, for once we don't have a Wi-Fi warning sign, and I'm making perfect sense. Is that the chili? Yes, it is. Yes, it's the Wing Yips one. It's really good. It's really good. Right, so.
Hi, Alan.
Hi, Alan. Blimey. Excellent. Well done, Alan. Now, a couple of days ago, I can't remember what I was making. And every time I make wraps of any, and I've been making wraps, obviously, non-keto versions years ago, and keto versions for quite a long time, because there's different types you can make. I mean, when we first started, we were doing the linseed wraps, which are good, just not as good as these. Every time I make wraps, Louis like, can you show me how to make a wrap? Every time. I was like, I've been teaching you how to make a wrap since you were 6. How? Never a straight answer. What for missed?
Miriam was saying she's using cat's line after she said that you were a bit less. I think this is going over our heads.
Right, you're going over my head. You're going to have to explain what you're on about. I don't know. If I've missed something, I've missed it. Right, okay. I just did that without even talking to you about it. Nice and straightforward. Get your filling. Don't overfill it. Here's the issue with most people when you sort of put in a wrap. You put too much together. Fold in the sides, fold over the top, and then just she should not be named. Has made a noise, and then just bring in the corners, and then roll again, and you get a nice, tidy, sealed end. Right. So with the oil, I'm using lard. You want to use an oil that is suitable for high temperatures. So you're best not using olive oil here. You're best use. You want it hot, but you don't want it too hot. So temperature 180, 190.
Helen wasn't paying attention.
You weren't paying attention. I'm not going over it again, Helen. What's inside the wraps? Nothing. Right, we're at 180, 190. Okay, so I've just turned it down just a fraction. Just over 190. However, lard is way cheaper. However, Dan, lard, it's in the space of about 2 weeks, it's gone up. It will be at least 30%, 35%. Bear in mind that if you put your fingers in that, it's going to burn. So just be really careful. But you want to put this on the seal side down. Okay. Now, I'll do this the way we should do it. Yeah. So spatula underneath, seal side down, not too hot. We're not drowning it. We're not deep frying it. We want to seal it. Yeah. So it's fried, but it's not deep fried. It is, I don't know, it's something I noticed actually recently. It went up from 40, I think it was 42 pence a pack, 42, 44 pence a pack, 60 pence a pack now everywhere. That's a big jump. I mean, it's nearly 50%, isn't it? 42 to 60. Come on, A-level maths person.
Yeah, what about it? You know, I couldn't
Whatever.
get to calculate since I was 16.
Yeah. Right, okay. Let them seal underneath. Don't try and mess about with them. Again, everything is cooked there, so we're not worried about cooking it again. We just want to seal it and give it lots of colour. Wow, I didn't realise that, Tracy.
For Helen and Karen.
Oh, for Helen and Karen. Sorry, this is the Chinese stir fry. So I've cheated today. Yeah, it happens. Pre-cooked chicken with a pre-prepared stir fry veg mix, mostly carrot, bean sprouts, and a bit of pepper. Oh, cabbage. Right, once it's sealed, you can then turn it over. Fry them in a bit of chili oil, sesame oil, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of ginger. That's it. And then we deep fry them. Oh, we're shallow fry them, sorry, not deep fry. Should we let the dogs in? It's gone very, very grey out there. I'm not sure it's actually hammering it now. Come on then. Right, don't complain about the smell.
She is not going to be.
Go on, off you go.
You're not going upstairs.
Off you go. So are these your fried? No, these are pancake rolls. Emma. Are you not paying attention either? I was making pancake rolls today, actually. Yeah, they suit because they work for the samosa. So today I was making samosa. I was making Chinese pancakes, and they obviously they don't have a strong taste, but neither does normal pastry or wraps. So they suit whatever you put with them. Right. So the oil's just cooled down a little bit because obviously we've got these two things in there. I'm just getting them golden all the way around. Thank you. You could bake them. So, okay, you can bake them, but they will go, I say tough, but they go crispy and soft when you fry them. But if you bake them, they'll go a little bit tougher. So yes, you can bake. But it's always best if you're going to bake the wraps, they're covered in a sauce, like the lasagna or like the what's the other one we do? The lasagna enchiladas. I forgot what the name was. Hi, Fee. Nuts? No nuts. No, we're not frying nuts today. Right, there we go. I'll let them cool down, and we'll cut them open and go again. Right. We're going to do the chicken curry. So I've let it cool down a little bit. And because it's cooled down, it's gone a little bit thicker. So it's easier to handle. Oh, behave. You've just come in. I sort of messaged him. I was like, yeah, sorry. No, I didn't have time to make any dinner. So you'll find something. Right, exactly the same. This is just a, whatever you want to call it. It's a curry-filled wrap. I mean, make, whatever curry you want inside it. Curry-filled, deep-fried wrap. What's not to love about that on a Friday afternoon?
Okay, can I stand there?
All right. Again, even if you're making the samosas or anything like that, you're wrapping like this, make sure you put them on the seal side down first. You can't wrap them up. Line it up in the middle, fold the sides in, roll the bottom over, and then essentially tuck the corners and roll again. It's like 3 or 4 moves and it's done. And if it doesn't seal, if you don't get a nice seal, just unroll it. I think just unroll it. Just, do it again. I might as well do this because Louie will eat that as well, won't he? So yeah. So he'll eat both of these. I'll do another demo, Tracy. We've got more wraps. Yeah. Coco's very too much filling. It could be if you put too much in, you won't get a good seal. Coco's very interested in what's.
She's just politely watching from the side.
Yeah, she's. You answered my question before I even asked it. It's just, that good, Helen. It's a small portion to go in each one. Yeah, it's a small portion. I mean, if you, I don't know, what would, it depends on the size of the wrap. Okay, so here's the problem. I'm using the standard wrap, which is about an 8-inch wrap. If you're making them at home, you're probably going to end up with something smaller, 6-inch. So the volume, you know, it doesn't look much in the middle, but by the time you've rolled it. So did you get that, Tracy? We're going to do it again. Ready? So fold the sides in. Bring the bottom over. At this point, just bring the fingers in and just create that sort of, you know, that tube. Bring in the corners. I know it's round, but it still has corners. Yeah, bring in the corners, then roll. And you've just tucked in the end. Tuck the bottoms in. All right, all right. I know I have to watch every word I say with you lot. Right, and there's one other trick that I want to show you. Once I've done these, there's something that I did recently. I've done it a couple of times. I did it on a members live, and I've had it a couple of times for dinner. And it's the roti. It's the best way to eat the roti. Right, so let me just finish those off. For anyone that I've got a message during the week, when's the lasagna back? I was like, well, it's off for a couple of weeks because we're going to do a couple of different dishes. We're going to put a couple of ready meals on for next week. They'll be on later this evening, and it's going to be pork stroganoff. And although what did Liam want to call it? So the title will be pork stroganoff, and then can we give it a subtitle? Sexy stroganoff.
No, it says Liam's banging balti.
Right. So,
and saucy stroganoff.
So Liam's saucy stroganoff. So that's the pork stroganoff. And Liam's banging balti. So we've made a chicken balti. I was going to put some chicken balti in one of those, but there's no need now, is there? However, the roti will work beautifully with the chicken balti. Beautifully. Coco's just stood here watching, or sat here watching me. I'm not sure you're a fan of Chinese spice, chili Chinese spice. Obviously, if you've got patience and you want to make lots of little diddy ones, then you can just cut the panda wraps in half, or make lots of little versions, so you can have almost like spring roll style. Let me get another plate, keep them separate.
Hi, Gemma and Lainey.
Have you got a meat up coming up?
Yeah, for me, one probably.
So
Have you all met for dinner somewhere?
All right. So this is the chicken curry fried wrap. If anyone wants to tell me what we should call it, away. Not standing there. Okay. Just going to finish these two off, and then we're going to do the roti. Now, the roti are curry in a wrap. I mean, it's perfect, isn't it? So, the roti are sent out fully baked. Okay, so you can reheat them very quickly in the oven or microwave. However, if you can fry them, oh my life, they are stunning. They are really good. So I've done this a couple of times. I've made a prawn masala. I mean, any curry, doesn't matter. And serve the curry inside the roti. So as a little basket. Hot chicken korma panda pocket. It's not bad. It's not bad. Although it's not a pocket, is it? I'd have to make it into like a square type thing. Anyway, the deep fried roti. If you've got some roti at home and you haven't done it, honestly, you can even chuck them in frozen. You know, takes seconds. Just finished. Okay. I'm eager to get the roti in now. They're done. Right, I just want to test the temperature of the oil. Again, you want it a good 180, 190. This takes seconds. Well, this takes like 2 seconds. Okay, we're hot enough.
What's in it with the chicken wing?
Okay, I don't know why they taste different, but when you fry it, it really does bring out the flavors, and it literally just takes just a second in the oil. You can see it straight away start to sort of like almost puff up a little bit. That's what I was gonna show you something else as well as this. Okay, it's gone much darker color wise. You can start to see the edges go a little bit crisper. So you can see that you can definitely see the difference in the colour that it's changed when it's been baked. It's gone crispy around the edges, still sort of slightly flexible. So if you wanted to sort of do it as a bowl while it's warm, just sort of sit it in something, and then you can fill that with your curry. But seriously, if you've got some roti, or if you've got some flour and you can make your own, deep fry it. It's beautiful. Has a different texture to the plain, because we bake these. When you fry it, you got to bake it first. If you're making it at home, bake it first, then fry it. Don't try and fry it unbaked; it'll just separate. The last thing I was going to show, and I did this on Liam's live.
Yeah.
I completely forgot. I need one more wrap. One more wrap. I thought that was moving then.
Well,
It was your foot, yeah. Okay, so panda wrap, any flavour, whatever you want. Cutting it into little triangles. Would it work in ghee? I don't know if it would work in ghee. I honestly. It should, because obviously ghee can be used at high temperatures. So yes, it should. You can be the guinea pig, Miriam. Test it out for me. Now, like with the roti, they only take a few seconds to completely change colour. But actually, if you let them cook for just a little bit longer, they will puff up a little bit, even though there's no raising agents in panda or wraps. There is in roti. When these cool down, they go crispy. Now, I've only ever tried this once. It was on a live with Liam. Not a chance to sort of try it again. I want to sort of cook them for a little bit longer than I did last time. But essentially, you're making your own cracker, Dorito, whatever you want to call it, something to use as a way of eating a dip, whether it be cream cheese, guacamole. Right. Done. They don't take long to cool down, so I'm going to stay with you for a second. I keep looking at the clock thinking it's actually 4:45. We still haven't changed our clock. So it's 4:45 according to our clock, but it's actually 4:46. We've got to walk the dogs now before. Dip vessel. Isn't that your mouth?
It's just like me again.
Ah, lovely. Okay. So, whatever you want to call them, you know I'm no good with names. Season them. They are rigid. You're never going to get the crispness that you do from a Dorito, something that contains wheat. You're never going to get it, okay? It doesn't exist. However, it does work as a chip type thing. I haven't played with the idea. Nachos, yeah. Not nachos. Oh, Phil. Phil. When we make $1 million making Pandoritos, mate, I'll send you a bag. All right? Is that all right? Is that deal done? We need to season the wraps, because obviously the wraps are plain. They're meant to be neutral. However, I reckon, I've not tried it with the chili wrap. I've not tried it with the garlic and herb wrap yet. But obviously, having some flavour in there would be amazing. You can see how stable they are. They say they don't crack like a Dorito, but they're also firm enough to be able to scoop up a dip. So if you go into the cinema, you can make your own. Yeah, see, that's what Phil brings to the table. Yeah, you get that? Everybody else, I'm just called a sad northerner. Right. Chinese pancakes. Oh, beautiful. This is the weird thing, is that we've been eating Chinese pancakes like forever, haven't we? You know, gone to the takeaway. The Panda wrap just tastes the same. It just tastes the same. Do you want to try? It's absolutely hammering it down outside. We don't want to go out for a walk, and the dogs don't want to go out for a walk.
No, it's nice.
Mm.
And you still get the heat from the sesame.
You still got the heat from the sesame oil, yeah. That is really good. Really, really good. So, that easy to make. Fill it with whatever you want. You know, shallow fry. Doesn't need much oil. I think I used a single pack of lard in there. It's cooked everything. There's obviously lots of lard left in there. More salt.
I was about to say that.
Yeah. More salt required. However, the texture is perfect. So there we go. Make your own pancakes. Make your own spring rolls. Make your own whatever. Curry-filled Panda Pocket. Or make your own Pandoritos. Brilliant. Right. What's going on over the weekend? Is it the Sue and Tracy show again?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Sue's got her members class tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And then Sue and Tracy are live at 4 on Sunday, making cheesy eggs.
What are you making tomorrow, Sue?
I suppose actually they'll also be in Breakfast Club, I think, as well.
Right.
Carrot cake.
Oh wow. Okay. Not a carrot cake for a long time. Again, curry filled wrap. You want to try curry filled wrap? Oh, you want pictures first?
Oh, picture first, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, don't worry, Miriam. I'm used to sort of only getting one day a year where people are nice to me. Yeah, it wasn't even yesterday. Oh, that's good. I can still taste the chili on top of the curry, but it's still good. Not perfect for taking to work as a lunch snack, because any of this could be eaten cold. Wow. I suppose, what would you fill it with? Would you do anything different? I suppose that your chicken.
I was going to do a wrap.
Chicken tomato-y.
Yeah, I'd go for basically just my shakshuka thing without the eggs.
Yeah.
Although this morning
you could do a breakfast wrap.
I had a chicken breakfast wrap. Didn't obviously fry or anything. I just sort of wrapped it up with 10 minutes. And I used the satay sauce.
Okay, yeah.
Spread inside the wrap.
Right. Yeah, nice.
And it was a chili wrap.
Nice. Right. Okay, we'll bugger off. Hopefully the rain's going to stop so we can get out.
It's at 90% until 3 a.m.
Right, brilliant. Okay, we're going to get wet. Ooh. Nice. Right, have a good weekend. Join us, members come and join us this evening, 7:30. Jimmy, you could do the toasty. Yes. So I know you can use like a panini press. Again, the pastry when it's fried is still soft but slightly crispy. If you dry heat it, it'll dry out a little bit. So where the folds are, it'll be a little bit tougher. But yeah, you can still do it that way. Yeah, members come and join us at 7:30 if you can for A&R. Otherwise, I'll see you members-wise 7:30. No, 8:30. 7:30. 8:30 Sunday morning for the double. Let's have some fun. Right. See you all later. Bye.